Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Papa Boris here, playing some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Took a day off for Christmas. You might be thinking, but Boris, don't you pre-record all your stuff, so what does taking a day off really mean? Yeah, I pretty much ran out of videos, but then it was Christmas, and I was like, I'm not going to make any more. I'm just going to nap today, because I'm tired. So, here we are, Boxing Day, and oh god, this is just atrocious. So this guy sucks a bag, and this guy, I've been very voluble about my opinions of him. We'll just do the LICH. So, with the LICH, I've seen some videos. People don't typically like win, although it is possible. But if you get a floating watcher, that's the 4/4 demon that gets +2/+2 when you take self damage. That obviously interacts with your hero power. If you get Mal'Ganis, your hero power becomes free. I mean, it's just a free coin every turn, although by the time you get Mal'Ganis, an extra coin every turn is not actually that useful. But from what I've seen on Reddit, most people's thoughts seem to be that you need to use the coins for tempo rather than trying to hold on to them for a big turn. So we'll see how that goes for us. Hey, look at that! Demons are us! Let's go. I don't know why I was hovering over the freeze button. I'm obviously not going to freeze this garbage. So if I get a demon on turn 2, would I freeze it? I think so. I think the reason for that is like even something like a Voidwalker, which is pretty crappy, it sets you up to get that 2-tier demon, which is the 2/4 that gives the demon +2/+2. It's just a lot of stats because it's 2/4 and then +2/+2, and then for this guy, if you have him, then it's another +2/+2. So it's like a +4/+4/+2. So it's like a +6 +10 sort of deal going on, which is a lot. So to have that set up, I think is worthwhile. And if that were a tier 3 demon, I probably wouldn't freeze demons on the second turn of the game. But let's see what we actually get offered here. Okay, perfect. So that's exactly what I want in my life. So we tavern up, we freeze that, and we get a coin. This, I think, is better than the 2/4, because I think eventually the +1/+1 that the Homunculus has versus the Voidwalker becomes irrelevant, whereas the 2 damage that you get dealt by the Homunculus could matter, because that could be 1 less hero power later, that could be, 2 fewer Wrathweaver activations later. I've always had the attitude of not really caring about early game damage, but the thing is that when you play as the LICH, and you're constantly damaging yourself, and if you get demons in the mix as well, actually every little bit of damage really counts, and you really feel it if you take an extra damage somewhere along the line that you could have avoided. Oh, that's just heartbreaking. Nefarian wins with the dog. That is not often you get to win with the Direwolf Alpha. Now, one nice thing about the LICH is that turn 5 is often an awkward turn, but as the LICH, you get to just spend a coin and buy an extra thing. So the question is, what do I buy here? And the answer is, well, any one of these could be legitimate. This is the most stats. This is an extra gold later. And then this, of course, is good in that later game. But I'm actually going to grab the wolf, because I think the most stats actually matters the most. It can prevent damage, which can help in the future. And this is an extra gold, but that's like copying my hero power. I think when you have a hero power that gives you an extra gold every turn, getting an extra gold from a minion is not as relevant. And this has late game potential, but right now I'm actually more interested in just like not losing right now, because every battle I can win now, or at least tie, is more hero power activations. And I think this is actually going to be a win. The wolf is amazing there. That made it a kill. Still would have won, I think, even without the +1 damage, but it was a nice guarantee. Okay, feels good to beat the Curator, who starts with an extra 1/1. Well, this is pretty much a dream offering. Obviously, we're going to grab this. Now, we could go Demon Pogos. Is that the thing? Just demons mixed with Pogos? Alright, boys and girls, it's on. Let's do this. See what happens. So we have like, I should probably think about where this wolf ought to go. Why don't we put the taunt near the end, perhaps? So we did is we try to go for Pogos. Now, if that fails, we got demons. Now, there is a little bit of anti-synergy inherent in this, which is that you really want a floating watcher, that one that gives you, like, it's +2/+2 when you take damage on your turn. And that's a tier 3, but if you're playing Pogos, you don't want to go to tier 3 because it reduces your odds of getting Pogos. But I think maybe here we will just go to tier 3. Obviously, the other thing is we could stay at tier 2, and then if we get a triple Pogo, we can... Oh, that was a golden Mecharoo. If we get a golden card, which is a triple currently we could get from the Pogo Hopper, then we could discover the Floating Watcher. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to play it sort of safe. We'll just Tavern up, get this guy, and I'm going to still use my hero power. I'm going to use the hero power until I basically just can't. And the idea is that we're hoping to find a quick Floating Watcher. I'm happy to replace this wolf, and actually either of the demons for it. I've mentioned in a comment, and I guess I'll say it out loud. I think that possibly with demons, you basically just use Wrathweavers and Floating Watchers as big stat cards, and your demons are basically just like buffers for Wrathweaver and for Floating Watcher. And then you don't need to actually keep any demons on the board. Now, a lot of people swear by Soul Juggler. I'm really unconvinced. Soul Juggler is the 3/3 that deals 3 damage to a random enemy minion when a demon dies. I just don't think you can get enough demons on the board to make that useful, and it's just too inconsistent. Compared to other cards like the Junkbot and the Hyena, the 3 damage is just not as impactful in my opinion. Okay, so we've got a little bit of synergy here. Lots of rats are going to pop up. They're all, however, 1/1 rats, so I think I'm actually going to be okay. Yes, he's going to get a board full of rats. I do think, though, that I have enough health in order to kill all these rats off. That was actually a good hit, getting full value from the damage. Or was that? I'm not actually sure. Those are some bad trades, but we get there. It was close, but we do beat Nefarian. I mean, you should be winning with the Lich because you're getting extra money, so if you're losing, you know, it's sort of a bad sign. But okay, so we're looking for Floating Watchers. We've got a Golden Wrathweaver. That's fine. I'll take it. So unfortunately, I'm tier 3, which means I cannot discover a Floating Watcher, but this thing now gets +4/+4 whenever I play a demon. I did not find a demon. Tough call here. Obviously, getting a Poison Murloc would be good, but then I'm just splitting myself too thin. Mech for the Pogos is interesting. This is garbage, but it has the biggest stats. You know what? I'm going to get the Iron Sensei to buff up my Pogos. Let me just go ahead and, do I actually... Oh, no, I still really want to find the Floating Watcher. I think that's the main thing. Oh, my God. Oh, my gippity-goppity goodness. All right, so the question is, can I get them both? The answer is yes. Oh, my God, I need to hurry up a little bit here. Oh, my God, please. Oh, my God. Oh my God, please game. I should freeze. I didn't get to... This is a demon. I will take pretty much any demon except for the Homunculus, so I should have frozen just to get this. I guess the silver lining of not having frozen it is that I now have a chance to get a golden Floating Watcher. Okay, so my stats are huge for this point in the game. I think probably the correct thing here is to ditch the Pogos, which was an amusing little diversion, and just Tavern up aggressively, because I've got huge stats here, so I should just really Tavern up, get up there, and try to find some Morganis and Void Lord action. Right now, I still have no reason not to roll here. There's a demon. Yeah, good enough. So we'll get it. Let's sell off this 1/1 Pogo Hopper. Play that. Let's use my hero power to buff these two guys. And I might as well re-roll, right? There's no reason not to roll. Another okay, I don't want another Wrathweaver. That would make these go up by an extra +2/+2, but with my hero power and this, I'm already going to be self-damaging myself enough. Okay, so what's going on here with the positioning? I think at this point there might be Taunt Divine. It's not even gold 10 yet. Yeah, what's my made-up rule that I have no evidence for that you wait until gold 10? Okay, so we'll just put the biggest stuff first, and then we'll leave the taunts at the end. So now this is always going to be buffing this. It's a build your own mech. I think it's not going to get big enough compared to this stuff that it's actually worth keeping in the long term. Could I see myself getting some kind of mechs? I mean, yeah, this, and this are all garbage spots. Basically, when you have a Wrathweaver and Floating Watchers, everything else is completely open to whatever you want to do with it. So something like a Cobalt Guardian, the replicating Divine Shield thing, and then like a mech with Taunt and Microbots on it. I mean, all that stuff I could see doing very easily. Another option would be if I got a Cave Hydra and I buffed it up big. I could even get a Light Fang Warden. It would buff my demons some more. This is sadly not typed, but then I could just do anything else. I could just take a beast, like any Murloc, and any, beast, Murloc, demon. What am I missing? Mech, right. Any mech, anything of any type that's even remotely good. And this person did have a Taunt Divine Shield. It might be somewhat unusual, though, because that's just a generic 3-4 Taunt Divine Shield thing, which is not that big of a deal. All right, what's going to happen here? Oh, we sniped the pack leader, which does take a lot of strength off the board. Would I have won had I not just sniped the pack leader? Each of these rats doing 3 extra damage? Not sure. I might not have, actually. Things are a little bit on the low end here. It certainly would have been close, because then these would have also had an extra 3 attack. Yeah, I might have tied or even lost if I hadn't sniped that pack leader, so pretty fortunate. Okay, so what I'm looking for here is to get demons to buff these and find some other good stuff. So I'm actually going to be a little bit aggressive. I am going to just tavern up to 5, because at 5 is where you get some good stuff. You get things like, you know, Light Fang Warden, you get Bran. Bran would be good because I have a lot of open space on my tavern. In my board. I don't want to do this to keep buffing the Pogo Hopper. If I had a better mech, then that might be worth it. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I think it's a bit late for this, so we'll just get this demon. Right. We'll just get that demon. Oops, I messed up. Oh god, I have to sell something anyway. I should not have used both of my thingies. That was silly. All right, do I give up on this triple possibility? No, I'm gonna keep it. Shoot, so I wasted a gold coin for a reroll, which is not awesome. Did I find anything good with that reroll? Well, I got an extra reroll out of my system. I was gonna have to... That's totally BS logic. Okay, so, hopefully this Yogg, who's doing very well, actually, does not have a Taunt Divine Shield. He does not. I did not snipe the Cleaver, nor did I snipe these pack leaders. So the other main hope is that I kill this Rat Pack before his board empties out. That was a very big cleave, and it hit something that actually didn't kill it. Do I still win this? Do I have enough health? 20 health is what I got here. It kind of depends on... Oh, Jesus, there's the Rat Pack. Oh, that was just a wolf. Okay. And this cleave is not going for a while, so I have plenty of time to kill it. Yeah, we're good to go here. And I even kept this Floating Watcher alive for an extra 3 damage, so not bad. Yogg wasn't on a streak. He did just lose to Edwin, who's way back here. Oh, Edwin's doing... Maybe Edwin's also playing demons. It's usually what you expect if someone's at low health but doing very well. That's obviously great. Now, going up to 6, I don't need... All my demons are here. In fact, there's my triple Floating Watcher. Okay. Lovely as well as dovely. Now, I could... No, Mal'Ganis is not going to buff the Floating Watchers. So what I need to do is use my hero power first to buff them each by +2/+2. Then I get this. And so now these things don't get buffed anymore once I play the Mal'Ganis. But it's big enough that I'm okay with that. And it does get buffed one more time. Okay, so we'll get the Mal'Ganis, obviously. And we'll get a tier 6 thing. Ooh, tough one here. Very, very tough. I mean, the Zap does counter a lot of things. I'm going to, however, because it's early enough, I think, I'm going to get the Foe Reaper. What we'll do is we'll finally get rid of this Pogo Hopper. Let's roll to see if we get a Void Walker. We don't. This... Okay. I'm going to be a little bit speculative here. I'm going to try to build up Mal'Ganis. Sell this off. Play this. Keep Hope alive with these guys. Oh, I don't want to roll. I want to keep this to make this hit for 3 extra damage. And I also want to keep that Cave Hydra. So I'm thinking of getting rid of these crappy demons and this Imp Gang boss and going for double cleave. So the idea is that way, if I get a Light Fang Warden at some point, I can be buffing 2 different cleavers. Now, the thing about this line is that Light Fang Warden is a really good card, so it might be in demand, but the thing is, since it was nerfed, and since there are no more amalgams, those 2 things in conjunction make the Light Fang Warden not quite as highly prized of a card as it used to be. Oh, hey, I just killed Patchwork. Nice. So I think you're actually more likely than you were in the past to be able to get a Light Fang Warden, so if you do, like, go for a menagerie thing, you're more likely to get it, in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna roll the bones on this. Well, hero power for a free coin, get that, get that. And we're looking basically for mech buffs, beast buffs, and obviously the Light Fang Warden. Alright, there is nothing of the kind here, although this would buff this by +4/+4. I don't think it's good enough anymore. This is already very, very large. I want to try to build up my cleavers. Again, this buffs things. This is fun, but if I had a Murloc, no. I'm going to commit to it. I'm really going to try to do this. Oh, okay, well, the Void Lord is just really good with Mal'Ganis, and it also would actually be good enough that I'd actually pick up a Soul Juggler, so fine. We're going to go ahead and sell off... How long do I wait for this triple? I'm done waiting for it. We're just going to get rid of it. So we're going to get a Void Lord over here. We'll put this over here to protect against cleaves. And then I need to sell off... Oh, I need to sell off this off as well. This is probably worse than the Imp King boss. So we'll do this. We'll buff this. Play that. Did I waste a coin here somehow? Okay, no point freezing that. Okay. So this is still a rotating slot for me. This could become a Soul Juggler, although if it does, then that would make Morganis my rotating slot, which is kind of annoying. But it's not the end of the world either. You know, I'm going to just put this here. Yeah, there's a chance the Cleave kills the Morganis, but it's not the end of the world. However, if this thing can just die and the Imp dies before this dies, then this can actually get its full value, potentially. That was a very ineffectual Cleave. Well, this is a very long game kind of thing. I might have to give up on this Cave Hydra at some point if it doesn't get up to its full potential quickly enough. That was a good Cleave, actually, from the Foe Reaper. Khadgar here doing some work for my opponent, but this is going to be a loss for my beloved Bartendotron because although he's in second place, his board is just low statted. It has some great synergy, obviously, with Khadgar and all these death rattles. But unless he flips some amazing stuff, which he did, okay, that is a pretty good thing to flip off of the, whatever that thing's called, that throws out 2 death rattles. And this is still going to be a loss for him. I just have too much health on my Wrathweaver and my Floating Watcher. So basically, with demons, there was a good line from one of Crip's videos recently where he was like, so with demons, you kill everybody, then you die to poison. That's pretty much how it works, yes. You get huge stats, kill everybody like crazy, and then someone puts together their poison Murlocs and you lose, but it is a pretty good way to get to top 4, unless I hit like a really unlucky matchup and get somebody with a big early poison board right now. Now, Bartendotron's got plenty of health. This is going to be a fairly low damage attack. Sadly, my huge statted guy is not a hard hitter, it being a 1-tier unit, so I could just lose randomly and be out of the match. Alright, well, this is what I've been waiting for, so I'm definitely grabbing that. And then, yeah, we get rid of the Imp King boss. As cute as that might look, with the Morganis, I don't want to dilute which demon gets buffed. We got Beast, Mech, and then 3 demons. I don't want that to be 4. Let's get our free coin. 44 seconds. So what am I looking for here? Yeah, I believe we're probably just going to get rid of Morganis. I think the taunt is useful, but the Morganis is maybe not so much. So we're looking for Beast buffs, Mech buffs. Okay, that does not have any of that. This is cute, but I'm not taking damage anymore. So Murloc buff, no. Wow, this is quite remarkable. We're just not seeing anything. This is a mech buff. It would be buffing the Foe Reaper. I think that's actually better than Morganis at this stage, so I'm going to take a gamble and grab that. That could really, truly, honestly be a mistake. Nothing there. Jesus. Well then, that was a bit strange, but there's just nothing there. So we're going to use this as a Divine Shield Popper, this as a Cleave Protector, and then these are 2 guys here that hopefully don't die to some poison BS. Edwin, actually, I'm concerned about because he's taking a lot of damage, but he's doing well. So I think he might also have a demon thing going on. No, it's just Murlocs. All right, so that is a big whiff for him. I actually might kill my Cleaver. Nope, I won the tiebreaker and it killed my crap thing instead, although it doesn't actually matter because the Cave Hydra didn't do anything anyway. So if I do badly in this run, it could very well be because I went for this Cave Hydra gamble, which may not necessarily have been a correct line to take. I could potentially have had more power from other cards. Wow, this Cleaver got to do some work, although now he is dead. These are sort of a liability because they can just spawn extra, yeah, like that, extra taunts from that thing. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I thought Edwin would have a much more powerful thing because he got low and then killed some, like, look, he's just smashed people, although the Curator ended up getting ahead of him. But sorry, Edwin, your time has come. Edwin Van Cleef, more like Edwin Van Sleep with the fishes. Am I right? Hey, look at that, top 4. All right, so do we have anything that buffs stuff? Nope. No Murlocs for this, sadly. There's my triple. Now, this is a good card. It probably would honestly just be better than the Cave Hydra, but we're all in on this. Let's try to make it happen. First of all, let me go ahead and do that. So, looking for buffs. Well, these are buffs. Fine. We'll get this, and we're gonna rotate out what? This is my rotating slot, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we get before we commit to anything. There's another Cave Hider. Do I try to go for a golden one? That seems foolish. Okay, we're going to do this just to buff some demons. Maybe, you know what? Shoot, am I just completely being dumb here? Isn't this just a good card to have? Oh my god. Okay, we're getting rid of the Void Lord. We're going to YOLO it as far as the taunts are concerned. I goofed up. I really should have played this last, so I didn't have... So I had the Void Lord on the board instead of this thing, and this thing's in the wrong position too. That is one big ol' cleave. Okay, well, at least it died. So there's that. Now the main question is whether this will get to fire on the Rat Pack, and the answer is probably yes. My main hope was actually to have my Cleaver attack this, but as it is, I got my second best hope, which is he's still at a pretty full board, only 3 rats spawned. This thing is going to spawn a couple of death rattles, but I have a lot of health thanks to my new Battle Master here. So I think I got this. This would have to be some just completely insane shenanigans to carry it for Yogg. Okay. That was not bad for him. Still not good enough to kill my Battle Master or my Floating Watcher, which means he is dead, because that's 5 plus 5 is 10, and any other minion is 11, and bye-bye Yogg, top 3, woo! Yes, no poison Murlocs. Hey, I'm in top 2, look at that. Well, Nefarian, did you get poison Murlocs? Don't know, well, guess we're about to find out. So I actually should be considering playing more demons, just because each demon I play does buff the Wrathweaver by 4. But I think the main thing is try to get this thing to not be so damn useless. This is actually good because it buffs my other Cleaver. So the Foe Reaper really worked out. The Cave Hydra, not so much. Okay, I can actually buy an extra thing. What? I did not mean to buy this. This was unintentional. I meant to buy that. Okay, well I guess we'll just get that anyways. But oops. Okay, so we'll sell that. I don't think I actually had to use all my coins there. That was another mistake. Okay, let's cycle through. Yeah, I definitely goofed this up big time. I have so much money, it's insane. Okay, we'll just get that for next time. Wrong positioning on this. This should not be at the end. Oh, actually, I guess it should be at the end. It's the Soul Juggler. Ostensibly, that should be at the end. Ha! Joke's on you! I don't have Divine Shield. Joke's on you! I don't have a crappy giant taunt to kill that thing. Oh, God, he's got a Mama Bear and a Pack Leader. Luckily, only 3 rats came out, and he's got nothing else except for this, which will actually buff all his rats if I don't kill it soon enough. Oops. Okay, well, I killed the wolf. Oh, right, but that only buffed the rat and Mama Bear. Do I have enough health here to win? I think I do. Yes, I have plenty of health. This thing has 33 health! Okay, we're fine. We're not going to kill him, sadly, because even with both of these surviving, it's only 8 plus 5 is 13, 14, so I need to kill him one more time. And in that one turn, he knows what I got. He could definitely, you know, patch things up and beat me, because he scales better than I do, I reckon. Okay, I don't want Malga... Wait a minute. I forgot that I sold Mal'Ganis, and as a result of selling Mal'Ganis, I'm not immune anymore. Oh my god, I've just been doing this and just taking damage and completely not realizing it. Well, at this point, I guess I might as well do it. Just to buff that some more. Do I want to play this to buff this even more? Sure, I might not get anything better. I don't think that's any good. I would like to buff the beast. I guess that buffs it a bit. I don't have... Oh, hang on a second. Oh my god, do I have enough time? Okay, we're gonna go for it. We're going for it. It's happening. It's being gone for. Oh god, I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I did not get to play Mal'Ganis or use up my last 3 gold. So I'm missing the 9/7 and a +2/+2 on my demons. And my positioning is all completely screwy. But it might not matter, because I think I just beat his board. I mean, these rats would have to get full value. And some other things, like he'd have to get a good cleave off to beat me. I think we win. I don't think 12, even 5 12/6 rats are not gonna do it. I got 50 health right here. 12 times 5 is 60. I think I just get him. Oh yeah, and I also have cleaves. Yeah, well, that was a big one. All right. I cannot actually believe it that I won with the Lich. This certainly raises the Lich in my estimation. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.